J.J. Barea. He's had great success against the Jazz over his career. Seth Curry. You have Tim Hardaway Jr. just 33 on Feb 10 against Utah. And Barea, career against the Jazz. Jazz have the first possession. Fresh off that double overtime loss to Denver. It was thrilling, 134-132. Dallas beat the Bucks. Here comes Barea. Races across front court, only his second game in Orlando. Sprained an ankle in the first game out a week and a half ago, and they work it inside from downtown. But the Jazz, again, without Donovan, they're going to have to find some rhythm early and figure this out. Ball that was one of his goals, Thurl, when he started his third season here in the NBA.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of having a well-balanced attack. And the Mavericks.
Like Gobert, he's at the rim, 56%. Joe puts it on the floor, left hand, fires it over the top. Here's Clarkson, three-ball bang.
Well, the other thing it does when Jordan Clarkson is doing well, especially in the starting lineup, is it puts the onus that Joe gets a good start.
And Joe Ingles, 375 straight games played. And Joe knocks down that three-point shot. He's now 14 of his last 25.
Your teammates telling you, Joe, you need to get more involved. It might even be coaches saying, Joe, look for that shot early.
Curry with a runner, floats, but he gives it a go. Averaging 12 points on the season. Jazz come back with Ingles in the paint. Leaves it down low. Rudy with a... what a move.
I see you.
I got the cassette. Transferred it to a DVD, and then I lost it. Here's Barea. Stop, pop, no. Gave it away. Boban runs the lane. And the big man...
Yeah, I laid my hands on him, but I didn't stop his motion from going to the basket.
The 2-run. And Matt, the Jazz just have to settle down. I know they look to Donovan in these situations, but how about a Mike Conley?
They're missing those two high scorers. This team can score. The number one rated offensive team coming in to tonight's game.
Inside again, it's Joe.
Happen off of that, but the main thing that's going to happen is either Joe or Rudy's going to score off of it.
Down low, Boban rolls in two, and the bucket. 55 attempts from downtown and also another key. Matt and Thurl, 34 assists. And let me just say,
Joe more involved Joe Ingles has been recently in the bubble, but the Jazz in general, they're shooting the ball much better, Bolo, which is going to mean more assists in the ends early in the bubble.
Yeah, Utah's hit 5 of 10 from downtown, but one of the big storylines in this game is Boban Marjanovic. He's played 6 minutes, 8 points on substitutions as Mudiay checks in. Miye also in for the Jazz. DeLon Wright on the floor for Rick Carlisle on the top.
And it may throw your rhythm off a little bit, right? You know you have to produce as well. So it's good to see Jordan Clarkson coming out early.
Maxi Kleber, first moment on the floor.
What he can or can't do.
Tony Bradley getting a good look here in the bubble. Niang has had struggles from three, but now inside shot short, follow, knocked away. 2 from the free throw line. 7-point first quarter, Jazz by 6. Jumper, good. Trey Burke.
Chance to get these guys some minutes, even the game against San Antonio, like Matt said, some minutes that count.
Looking for a cutter. He'll hand it off, get a right back from Niang. Mudiay, good mid-range jump shooter. Utah by 3. Drive it, hang it, score it.
Chested up on the offense.
Mudiay on a drive inside. Tony Bradley with the rebound. Back out front. George Niang launches a 3. Why not?
Hey guys, we didn't have them throughout the entire year because of the stars, so remember that. And they were thrown into the fire. And now a week later, he said, we're talking about him. Talking about Miye, talking about Jarrell. He spoke a lot about Jarrell as well. But for Miye, he's just been efficient because he's keeping it simple. He's not overthinking. He's staying in his...
Another stat we don't have up there, but just one Utah turnover, which has been an issue for the Jazz in the bubble.
Yeah, to me, that now the hot streak from the three-point line is continuing with the 9 threes made from the previous couple games.
Jumper, mid-range. They put up 55 in the double overtime loss to Denver. Mudiay back to work. Spins baseline. Beautiful move. Yeah, you're right. Trey Burke goes to work against Miye. Nice drive. And take a look. 3 ball. Comes off to DeLon Wright.
Nothing wrong with that. Royce O'Neal with a wide open jumper there.
That's a nice move.
Flash in the paint there by Tony Bradley. Didn't get it, but I love when big guys flash in the paint.
Hardaway, he'll make you pay. Has had a lead of 9.
Execution is going to be very important. That's fantastic execution there.
Size at the point position. You know, this year he came in as a mid-range shooter. He broadened his range out to three-point land. He did a much better job shooting later in the season from the three. And now tonight,
elbow.
Seth Curry back on the floor. Stop, pop, about a 17-foot jumper for the top. Conley drives on JJ. Back to Brantley, or that's Tucker. Stop, jumpers away, and good. On the court. He's played 10 games, now 11 for Dallas. Inside, easy bucket with Clarkson. Joe drives, finds Rudy, slips, slides, and scores.
Again there, I thought they did a great job on both ends of the court, finding their own shots, but also doing a nice job defending as Barea does.
Running the offense with Gobert. Goes baseline on the throw out to Joe. He'll put it on the floor. Lazy push shot. Beautiful move. Joe, unreal.
I like that description, though, Bowler. Lazy push shot.
It took a while to get off his left hand, but it got there.
I think I dozed off in the middle of it.
JJ on a reverse around. Gobert has only taken 5 shots thus far in this first half. The Jazz have been focusing on the three. There's another layup against Denver on Saturday night. He's averaging team high 5.2 a game during the regular season. Here's Clarkson outside the three-point line and throw it in. There he is again, reaches out in the passing lane and steals it away. Got a look with the Clippers, and the Jazz said, we'll take you. And this happened in the bubble. Joe, another steal. What a first half. Love it. Filling the paint is Royce. Back out, Conley, wide open look, 3-ball bang. Now the Jazz can play for the final shot of half number 1. Clarkson against Burke. Pops the shot. I heard a whistle. How about another 4-point as first start in a Jazz uniform? Let's check in with Chris and Kenny. Had a chance to talk to assistant coach Mike Wells.
Adjust and try to run us off the three-point line, said Mike Wells. Countering is going to be key, he said, by attacking the rim, driving to scoring.
Davis is on the floor for the Jazz to start this second half. Oney's got the loose ball out front. He's got terrific speed and just hit the three. Now he shows you
never enough to get that ball without getting a goaltending call.
Tucker gives up a look and goes out. Utah now 15 of 26. That's 58% from outside.
When it comes to managing his team, whether it's minute management or keeping these guys fresh and crisp, they had a couple weeks of scrimmages and even a couple more weeks before that of practicing together. But that's a long layoff, and you got to manage it well. And Quinn Snyder,
come on, what a comeback turnaround. He struggled in such big ways in the bubble, and the three is just an easy look for fame. And they'll always tell you, look, there's highs and lows in this game as a three-point shooter. George went through that himself, but you simply stay with it. Hands it off. Tucker, step back, tough shot, got it away. Good, showing some nice range.
It looked like he was there, but it looked like he may have been going forward just a little bit when he made contact.
Curry pumps up a three.
Turning into a really nice player coming off the bench. Quinn Snyder can really trust him in the rotation if he needs to play in the playoffs. He's lively. What a tremendous athlete.
It is. And what I like about him is he's patient, because he doesn't get consistent minutes all the time.
Chris Paul started that game for OKC. A number of players did not go as starters today. Ed Davis, nice little hook shot. Curry goes back to work. Little stop and go drive. Beautiful pass, baseline, reverse it. Count it. Foreman 0 for 2 in 3 minutes. Trying to put a body up on JJ Barea. And Matt, you talked about his three-point percentage, 38% for Utah. But again, Jazz break down defensively, and big minutes for these young players for the Jazz. Tony Bradley showing some three-point ability and T.
That shot, now you get an opportunity to prove that you can do it.
Right, Foreman goes baseline on a throw out. Here's the 3-ball. Tucker and Antonio Saturday night taking advantage of some minutes here against Dallas. Barea quickly fires a 3, hits it home.
Total Barea and his history, but they're finding out right here that you leave him wide open.
The Jazz have done a great job of scouting. It's evident in the G League when they won the championship. They got a deep bench, and sometimes.
Yeah, but hey, it happens. Just don't let it happen too often, M.A.
Right, Foreman takes a 3 and hits it. The 6%. Back comes Dallas, blocked by Bradley, out of bounds. Dallas will get the one bucket. He had 12 at the half on 7 shots. Here he is, step back 3. At the horn, got it.
Get a lot of time, and when you give them 2 really meaningful games, you're talking about the Spurs game where they played meaningful minutes, and then again tonight here, meaningful minutes.
Trey Burke off to Maxi Kleba. Drive baseline around Davis. They go inside bucket. Nice. He was a number 2 player taken back in 2012 by Charlotte. Lon Wright, nice pass inside. Give Trey Burke, nice first step. Off the glass, can't finish. Mione, a little flat-footed. DeLon Wright stole it away. 3 up and good. Timeout, a chance to take the lead. They led by 6 early. Utah built up a 22-point lead, and it has melted away. And there it is, all the way as we pass the 7-minute mark. 101-101.
I'm not sure Tony was expecting that pass from Mione on that drive to catch guys in rhythm to score.
18-1 run. Matt, it kind of takes me back in time to one of your former coach. Basketball?
You know, he did give me 1 game, Bowler. However, the video game thing, that
not many guys can do it that way.
Boban checks back in. Seth Curry as well. Jumper, good. The LA Clippers.
Yeah, Bowler, I actually think Dallas, you know, they have 2 more games after this left in the bubble. They move out of the 7th spot, and then you don't have to face, most likely, the Clippers. So maybe that's, you know, an area of motivation for Carlisle right now in the Mavs.
Yeah, to take it to that right side of the rim for an easy layup.
And the Jazz are just 2 of 12 in this 4th quarter. Trey Burke inside, drives, blocked nicely. Brantley got a hand up, and he sideline. Jazz with a hop in their step right now, but Tucker took a tough ball. Down he goes, no call. Seth Curry in transition. Out the corner, back on the floor, and the 3 ball is good by Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. He'll take the 3 over Davis. Bangs it, hits it.
Let that ball go.
And Hardaway, with such those 7 years of NBA experience, has come on strong, along with Curry. They had
the ball was moving, guys were shooting in rhythm.
And I think experience of Dallas on the floors made a big factor here, especially in the 4th quarter, just like on that Boyce or Joe in the 2nd half. And Donovan Mitchell did not play today. Davis, 30 years. Final seconds tick down. Dallas with a big rally. 122-114 is the final from the bubble in Orlando. Again, the 2